Hello, my name is Gabby and welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, then welcome to my channel. And today's video is every book that I read in 2021 with some reading stats and goals and things. I also did a reading journal flip through for 2021 that I will leave in a card up around the top of the screen. I also should have a best list coming out soon for my top books of the year, and then I will also have a reading vlog out soon if it's not already out. Who knows? So this video is just basically going to be me naming all of the books that I read in 2021 for the second half of the video. But first I do just want to go over some general stats and things, and yeah. So I just basically got all of these from Goodreads and like that notification that they send you at the end of the year. So my reading goal originally started out as 100 books, which was something that I had been doing for about 3 years, and I had successfully been doing that for 3 years. That was not the case this year, and I ended up having it to 50, which I also almost did not complete, but as you will see, I read a lot of manga and I got there. So I did end up reading 50 books total, which ended up being 14,766 pages. So my shortest book this year was Binti, and this was 96 pages, and my longest book was Tomi by Junji Ito, which was 700, and I didn't write it down, but it's over 700 pages. 752 pages. And then my overall average book length was 295 pages. The most popular book that I read was not a surprise to me, but it was The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue by V.E. Schwab. The least popular book I actually don't have a copy of because I read it for a Shakespeare's Contemporary course that I took over the fall, and that book was The Shoemaker's Holiday by Thomas Dekker. My average rating was a 4.5, which was high, but I like that because I didn't read as many books this year. And my highest rated book on Goodreads was Haikyuu Volume 5. My first review of the year was Clap When You Land by Elizabeth Acevedo. And my last review of the year was once again Binti, which was pretty early on in the year, so I guess I didn't post that many reviews on Goodreads this year. Okay, so with that, let's go ahead and get into the naming of the books. And I was thinking about putting the ratings on the screen, but I think that will just annoy me when I go to edit this, so I'm just gonna say the ratings. So my first book was Haikyuu Volume 4. Oh, shit. My highest rated book on Goodreads was Haikyuu Volume... My highest rated book on Goodreads this year was Haikyuu Volume 4. I think I said Volume 5 earlier. Haikyuu Volume 4, I gave this 5 stars. Clap When You Land by Elizabeth Acevedo, I also gave this 5 stars. Fairy Tale Volume 14, I gave this 5 stars, yes. Haikyuu Volume 5, I gave this 5 stars. Starting to see where that high rating came from. The City of Brass by S.A. Chakravorty, I gave this 4 stars. The Gravity of Us by Phil Stamper, I gave this, I believe, 3 stars, 3.5 stars. Haikyuu Volume 6, I gave this 5 stars. The Black Kids by Christina Hammonds-Reed, I gave this 5 stars. Binti, I gave this 3.75 sure stars. Legendborn by Tracy Deonn, I gave this 5 stars. Seafire by Natalie C. Parker, I gave this like a 2.5. We're just gonna do this for a second. Haikyuu Volume 7, Haikyuu Volume 8, Haikyuu Volume 9, Volume 10, Volume 11, 12, and 13, all 5 stars. Rule of Wolves by Leigh Bardugo, I gave this 5 stars. The Astonishing Color of After by Emily X. Arpan, I gave this 4 stars. Haikyuu Volume 14, 5 stars. Dreadnought by April Daniels, I gave this 4 stars. Alatsoi by Darcy Littlebadger, I gave this 4 stars. Ironheart by Nina Varela, I gave this 4.25, 4.5. Yeah. The Black Flamingo by Dean Atta, I gave this 5 stars. Queen of the Conquered by Case and Calendar, I gave this 3 stars. In Deeper Waters by F.T. Lukens, I gave this 4.5, somewhere in there, amount of stars. Volume 15 of Haikyuu, 5 stars. The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue by V.E. Schwab, 5 stars. Ignore that right there. Volume 16 of Haikyuu, 5 stars. One more. There's one more. I Wanna Be Where You Are by Christina Forrest, I gave this 4 stars. Fairy Tale Volume 15, I gave this 5 stars. Volume 1 of Heartstopper by Alice Oseman, I gave this 5 stars. The Shoemaker's Holiday by Thomas Dekker, I did not rate this. I don't rate books that I read for school. Where Dreams Descend by Janella Angelis, I gave this 3 stars. The Roaring Girl by Thomas Dekker and Thomas Middleton, again, I did not read this. Cemetery Boys by Aiden Thomas, I gave this 5 stars. I just destroyed my shelves to get this. Tell Me by Junji Ito, I gave this 3.5 stars. Pericles by William Shakespeare, did not rate this, read it for class. Black Sun by Rebecca Roanhorse, I gave this 5 stars. Haikyuu Volume 17, and I gave this 5 stars. That's the last one. The Duchess of Malfi by John Webster, I did not rate this. I Want to Eat Your Pancreas, the complete collection, I gave this like a 3.5 to a 4 star. Wotakoi Love is Hard for an Otaku, Volume 1, I gave this 4 stars. Dr. Stone Volume 10, I gave this 5 stars. Chainsaw Man Volume 1, I gave this 4 stars. Demon Slayer Volume 1, I gave this 4 stars. Demon Slayer Volume 2, I gave this 4 stars. Chainsaw Man Volume 2, I gave this 4 stars, I think. It was closer to like a 3.75. Yeah, 4 stars is fine. And finally, even though I finished this before I finished the last 3 volumes I just read off, it somehow has this listed as last, but Raybearer by Jordan E. Fuego. Okay, so those are all of the books that I read in 2021. I hope you all had an amazing reading year as well. As for 2022, I set my reading goal to 51 books, both on Goodreads, and I also made a Storygraph account because I've been wanting to try it out and the new year seemed like a perfect time to do so. I don't know what this year is going to bring, but I do hope to get all of my unfinished books from 2021 or even farther back, maybe. I don't know. I hope to get all of them done because that is a problem that has gotten way out of control for me. But I also hope to read some other books that I've had my eyes on. I also want to do less book hauls and focus on the ones that I already have with some exceptions, so we'll see how that goes. I feel like I say that every year, but this one I feel like's been going okay. As for this channel, I hope to post here consistently this year like I've been doing as of recently. And once again, thank you all so much for the support here and on my other platforms as well. I am just truly grateful for you all, and thank you all so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, and answer the question that'll be around here if you want to do that. And why did I forget my outro? Okay. And hopefully I will see you here next time. Bye.